Last year we gave him a Cadillac. The son of a bitch gave us grief because it wasn't a Mercedes. So Big Tim, what do you think of your new car this year?
Big Tim the Rustler was no different than anyone else. He was enticed to Las Vegas with the promise of money and sex. We took no chances. We threw in a classic automobile.
This is one of the happiest days of my life. Right up there with my divorce. Now, all I need is some money to drive this car back to L.A. because the Xanadu cleaned me out again.
The papers wouldn't be in his name for a month. And by that time, he'd be dead. The trap was set, ready to spring shut on a rat. And Dante was the bait.
Come on, here we are. Yes, and now. What I tell you? Hey, youngin', with the funny hat, why don't you learn how to play this game? Come on.
I need another marker. Make it 20,000.
Hold the phone. Time out. Change your look. Look, rub a little here. Oh, Cross. Hey, Cross, tell me something. Now, you're throwing me this big old party tomorrow night, but you still won't spring for one of them Italian villas.
You know one thing, Tim? You're right. Next time you come to Vegas, I guarantee you'll get a villa if I have to kick somebody out.
Woo! You heard him. Right. Let's do it again. Oh, Tuesday, I can't look.
Three crap guys. Three crap guys.
Can't let them all. Must be the half.
That weird kid is the worst crap player I ever seen in my life. He went through $200,000 in markers in less than an hour. Come on, what can you tell me about?
I can't tell you about my players. You know I don't give out that kind of information.
Yeah. Listen, I'll make the deal. Good taste. Now, come on.
I can't. But my father knows him.
His name is Steve Sabia.
You interested in making a little money?
I think I can arrange a meeting.
Serious player?
Well, I saw him lose $500,000 on the World Series once. Didn't bat an eye. His markers are pure gold. He's a kingpin for a drug empire on the Eastern Seaboard. Well, if that scares you off, you tell me now.
Scares me big time. About as much as this big old lobster scares me. See, since I had the stomach bypass, food goes right through my system. I never gained no weight. What else?
Well, he often has to launder a lot of cash. Your deal will have to include that.
I love it. Gotta move fast, though. See, it's one of them sports things. When do we meet?
He's coming to L.A. with me next week. I'll call you. Set it up.
Right.
Don't have to move your lips, just a shake of your hips, baby. Don't have to move those lips, just a shake of your hips. Yeah, I said.
Hey, give this to that girl.
I sent you a note.
A note?
To meet me by the bar.
Oh, that note. Look, I'm gonna have to apologize. I don't drink much, and I have this tiny little policy about not dating any of the customers. Aside from all of that, I'm very tired, so if you'll excuse me.
You don't date customers? You think I'm a customer? Is Cross your customer?
Look, you're not supposed to be in here, so I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. If you do not let go of me, I will call security.
Go ahead and call him. Call him. I own security. I own him. I could have you whacked. I could have you rubbed out. You know what I mean? Huh? Huh? I own this hotel, so you don't lie to me, you little slut.
Of course I get frightened. I can't even sleep when I have a chance. We're all afraid of something, of being alone, of dying. But you're gonna be okay. We're looking after you.
Mr. Delana, we've got a problem.
Tiffany? Who did this?
Cross.
Just tell me who did this to you. Do you remember her name?
I don't know.
What's the name?
A hat. You wore a funny hat.
Funny head. Get Dr. Barrett. We need the best plastic surgeon in the country. Whatever she needs, arrange for it. Tiffany, you're gonna be okay. You hear me? Everything's gonna be okay.
Don't want to cause a scene. People stop gambling to watch the casino loses money. Mr. Molina, please, listen. No, get over here. Get out of here!
Get out of my hotel!
Mr. Molina!
Oh, the last time, Dante!
Take it
You hear
easy.
me? Get him out! The last time! I panicked with you!
I don't care what happened. There's no excuse for this.
Did you see what he did to her?
What does it matter? She's a whore.
Oh, you want to kill whores? You want to do drive-bys, walk-ups? You want to waste somebody just for the fun of it? Go to L.A., join a gang. You want to blow up an airplane, kill a bunch of kids? Join a terrorist group. You'll fit right in. A life means nothing to those people.
What does a life mean to you?
Look, I don't enjoy killing, but I think you do, and that's dangerous. So let's get something straight. We've got a job to do. We're supposed to meet Big Tim in L.A. on Thursday. This is family business, and that comes first, before anything else. Anything! And that means getting laid, love your mother, God, and country. You got that?
Can't you afford to rent a bigger car? Where the hell is he?
He's a cautious guy. He doesn't want anybody to see you with him. That's to your interest.
I don't give a flying donut who sees me with him. I won't see me with him.
Big Tim, howdy. It is to my understanding that you would like to go into business with me.
Well, you got that wrong. I want you to go into business with me. See, I run the show. Where do you shine in?
He's my junior partner. My advisor. I got the money, he's got the brains. He's told me a lot of good things about you, Timmy. That's why we're talking.
I can fix the Super Bowl.
I think you're pissing in my hat.
Get me out of this dump. Don't be wasting my time.
The officials, is that the fix?
Can't tell you, but it is foolproof.
Had about enough of this.
Wait a minute. If we keep talking, Big Tim's gonna tell us.
The hell with Big Tim. Did you hear that, you fat pig? I want to hear how this little Super Bowl fix works. And none of this crap that's coming out of your fat head.
Where's your hand?
talk to us, it'll go easy on you. Could have waited. I'm gonna dump the car and see if things are ready on the boat.
A little too bloody for you, Pippi?
It's all bled like a stuck pig.
I like how we begged for mercy at the end.
He'll sink in his own blubber.
Pick it up!
So, did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. He bribed the caterer who was supplying food and drinks to the team. They were gonna use drugs.
Stupid plan. Coaches and players would notice if the fans didn't. Scandal would set our program back forever.
Yeah, well, he was an idiot, like most crooks are.
Yeah. You cut him up and tortured him, didn't you?
What does it matter how you kill him if you kill him?
I'm not working with you again, Dante. This is the end. Don Cletacuzio was right. It's time for me to retire.
Organized crime sometimes look like child's play compared to the machinations in Hollywood. The trappings in movie land were more glamorous, but the carnage still bloody.
I know it's short notice, but it seemed like a good time for us to talk.
Yeah.
And Eli Marion, the head of Lordstone Studios, was a don in his own right, with minions to do his dirty work.
How about it, Claudia? Nice gold martini?
Whiskey straight.
Oh, the news is that bad.
Smoke us some milk, please.
This is a check from my client, $5 million, and I'm afraid it's not for the Brotherhood Fund.
It's the advance we paid her to do Messalina.
We're screwed. I can't complete this picture without Athena. I've shot around her all week.
Look, I want this project as much as you do, but she is afraid for her life.
Yeah, well, you geniuses had better figure out a way to erase that fear, or we're out $50 million.
Damn it! I never wanted to make this picture.
You did too. You said it was a female Rob Roy, another Braveheart.
Messalina. No one ever heard of this chick, Messalina. Sounds like an Italian restaurant. Messalina, stupidina.
Bobby, that's why we modernized her. She's a female road warrior. Come on, it's MTV. The kids will be lining up around the block. I could see the music video right now. I can see the money rolling in. So let's just relax, all right?
It's art.
It sucks. Now, Skippy, you're the producer. What do we do?
What do we do? Well, we're gonna have to shut down until she comes back to work.
Shut down. Shut down. That's gonna cost us $150 grand a day.
Well, don't look at me. Talk to her lawyer.
Okay, lawyer. It's very simple. Just get her back to work.
It's not that simple. She's scared for her life.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to talk to her.
She detests you, Bobby.
Look, I know there's some people who don't like me.
Nobody likes you.
Well, they all sure as hell listen to me.
Nobody listens to you, Bobby.
Claudia, how much will it cost us to get your client back to work?
This isn't about money, Mr. Marion.
Oh. Then explain very carefully to your client. If she doesn't return to the set in a week, the studio abandons the picture and takes the loss. Then we sue her for everything she owns. She'll never work again. What the hell? It's only $50 million.
You can't do that. This is my baby. Claudia, you're her best friend. This is up to you.
Yes, Claudia, try to persuade her. But let's get this thing wrapped up one way or the other. We have other pictures to make. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another meeting.
Yeah, so do I.
Could I have that milk, please? Man, I love show business.
Tough little lawyer.
I am tough. That's why you like me.
You got a tough little body. I'm no match for you, in or out of bed. Now, listen. This couldn't have been much fun for you. Losing my touch. I better get back to my party.
You know, I think Bobby Vance is suspicious. He is such a slimeball. You should get rid of him.
Oh, Bobby's completely loyal. He's like my son. I need him. He's my hatchet man.
Got an armed fortress here. Everybody is so worried.
Claudia, between you and me, I'll be gone in a week.
Where?
I don't know, just out of here.
You're gonna let some jerk of a husband ruin your whole life and mine too?
Listen, I'm really sorry about the picture, Claudia. You know that I am, but I don't have any choice.
The hell you don't? You could at least put him behind bars.
Look, I know, boss. Nothing is gonna stop him. If I stay here, I'm never gonna finish the picture anyway.
I've been tailing this jerk all morning. When he went in for a swim, I was hoping he'd drown, but he didn't. I want to help you. I'm a big fan. All you have to do is tell me what he did to you. Did he rough you up? Right.
No, nothing.
She was terrified. He's not supposed to be here. There's a court order.
So why don't you let me lock this creep up and throw away the key?
Well, I don't think that's what Miss Aquitaine wants, Detective Lousy. We're very close. Too many secrets.
Can you just take him to his car?
How are we supposed to protect you?
Athena, you have to press charges.
No, I'll just have the security company send more guards.
Athena, I'll see you around. Boys, let's go.
You're making a big mistake. But if you ever need to talk to me, just call. Detective Jim Losey, LAPD.
Thanks.
I've got the movie of your dreams.
What does Buzz have on you? I'm gonna fly to Las Vegas and see my brother. He knows people.
Is he in the mafia?
Of course not.
Don't knock it. At this point, I could use the mafia.
Crocifito had been warned. Love is an emotion that is not to be trusted, and love for a woman has no place in this business. But her name, the face he had seen on the screen and on TV, moved him forward. Moved him on an unswerving path towards, who knows, perhaps towards an early death.
Hello?
Claudia, it's great to see you. So this must be Cross, the mysterious brother.
Not so mysterious.
Very mysterious and very handsome. Claudia, you didn't tell me your brother was so handsome.
Well, she didn't tell me you're even more beautiful in person.
Now that we've covered that, Claudia says that you can help me, but I don't know how.
Well,
Maybe I can make a deal with your husband.
Oh, the studio already tried to make a deal with him. Boz doesn't need money. He's from a wealthy family.
Well, we're gonna have to do something. The studio cased his hotel and they found a container of acid.
I'm not surprised.
If I make an agreement with your husband, I guarantee he'll abide by it.
Really?
I've never failed to make a deal yet.
I'll never believe any deal Boz makes. I'm trying to be fearless, but I'm scared. I'm scared to death.
This is a letter of credit. I'll pay your studio the $50 million you invested right now, Mr. Marion.
Please, call me Eli.
My client will also put up the money to finish the picture. Another $50 million minimum. You can have distribution rights, and Skippy, you can stay on as producer. My client is offering 5% of the profits.
5%? 5% is ridiculous. I mean, how do we know that you and Athena are not in some kind of conspiracy?
Claudia, please. Bobby, we are trying to save a picture here.
It's a reasonable question. I want to know what this guy can offer Athena to get her back that we can't.
I'm going on a hunch.
A hunch. Well, you see, this picture's a locomotive. It could gross $500 million worldwide. I mean, we're talking about a lot of money here.
If you could get Athena back, which you can't.
There's only one deal breaker. This agreement must be kept secret.
Well, you signed papers to the effect that you have no agreement with Athena Aquitaine at this point in time.
Yes. Look, I want to do business with Gladstone Studios, but if this is too complicated for you, we can just forget the whole thing.
We want 20% of the profits. We will distribute the picture foreign and domestic, and we will be partners in any other sequels.
What are you talking about? They're all dead at the end of the picture. There can't be a sequel.
Well, this is Hollywood. I mean, Spock came back. Jaws came back.
You'll make a fortune on distribution, and there's no risk. 10% of the profits, take it or leave it.
12%, and you have a deal. It's not so much the money, but this could be a great picture, and I don't want to scrap it. 12, yes or no?
Yes.
Mr. Scanet, Miss Aquitaine is waiting.
I'm coming. She wants to see me so bad she can wait. This better be on the up and up.
You check our ID with tight security.
Yeah, another private dick agency for the birds.
Our reputation is very...
Hey, your bodyguard's for the stars, pal. Doesn't impress me.
Are you going to come with us?
Yeah, I'm curious. Wondering what my pretty little wife's got up her miniskirt.
I understand you want to drive your own car. I will go with you. My friend will follow in our car if it's agreeable to you.
Whatever. What do you want?
I'd like to know who these two gentlemen are.
None of your business.
I'd like a few words with you in private.
Get lost. Charges against me were dropped. How far is this place? We've been driving for hours.
It's not too much further.
She bought this place.
Yes, she likes to get away from Hollywood.
Still thinks she can buy me, soften me up. She planning to sleep with me? So where is she? Who are you? right, what the hell's going on? Where's the thing and where's my wife?
If you don't do exactly as you're told, you could die. Lie still, huh? Don't struggle.
So what do you want?
All I want is for you to write 3 letters for me. Go over to the table, write a letter to your wife, one to Loudstone Studios, and one to the police. I'll tell you what to write.
And if I don't, what, are you gonna torture me or something?
No one will touch you.
What do you call this?
Let him go.
Take it easy.
All right, get off. Everybody out. Everybody out except Leah.
Where's my wife?
Thea! She's not here. Boss, go to the desk, write the letters, and you'll be out of here.
Go to hell.
Kill him.
Oh, hey! Oh, okay. Letters.
First, write a letter of apology to your wife. Boss, with your right hand. We're not stupid. Get rid of that. Leah.
You love her, don't you? That's what this is all about. Yeah. Oh, she got you the way she got me, boy. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna have a counterfeiter copy my right and have him say anything you want, huh? Just do me one favor. Ask Athena sometime. Maybe some night when you're in bed with her and her legs are all wound up in yours and her eyes are burning holes in your skull and her body's all pressed up against you naked and you smell the sweet smell of her. Here's the time to ask her. Ask her about the baby. The one buried in the Arizona desert. Ask her about our baby that she buried in the Arizona desert.
God's world is a prison in which a man has to earn his daily bread, and his fellow man or woman is a fellow beast, carnivorous and without mercy. So was it any surprise that this film goddess wanted her husband killed, and that she wanted Croce Fiso to do the job?
What exactly are we looking for here?
Rear ends.
Rear ends. Yeah. What are boobs?
Boobs are tomorrow. Athena's the only one I know perfect in both places, but she's not gonna show them. That's why we're looking for a double.
So what do you think? Third from the left, huh?
1, 2, 3, Faline Fawn. Faline Fawn, could you lower your shorts, please?
Bare my buttocks?
Yeah, that's right, your buttocks.
If you don't mind.
She's black. She can't double for Athena.
Okay. Sign her up anyway. I want to meet her.
Me too. I think she's very talented.
Very. She's got something.
Okay, everybody. Athena Aquitaine is back in the picture. Boss, scan it out of the picture.
You, Claudia.
Everything went perfectly. It was a clear case of suicide. There was a farewell note in the body. Handwriting experts would never be able to detect the forgery. It was done by a master. The shackles on Scannett's legs and arms had been purposely loose and left no marks.
Yeah.
Cross, it's Giorgio. The Don would like to see you.
I was expecting your call, Giorgio. I'll be in Quag by tomorrow.
Gentlemen,
Hi.
where's Eli?
Eli is in the hospital.
Sit down, sit down.
It's nothing to be worried about. It's just a checkup, but don't say anything about it because Lodstone's stock price goes up in town with reports of his health. I mean, it is nothing serious.
He's over 80. Everything is serious.
We do business in the hospital every day. He's He's even better there. He's the man. He's the man. I need you to help me. I need to appeal to your sense of fair play. You see, since Cross really didn't do anything to bring Athena back to the picture, and since Lodstone has invested a considerable amount of time and money and talent, we've decided to give your brother his money back for the picture, along with 10% of the adjusted gross. Your brother will not be at any risk.
I find that pretty insulting. My client has already survived the risk.
You know, I might be wrong, but I think that your client would find going to court just as distasteful as I do.
I'm leaving.
He stands to make, conservatively, on his investment, $10 million. I think that's fair.
Fair? It's more than fair. I mean, hell, he didn't do anything.
You tell him we'll work together on another project real soon, I promise.
We will make it up to you.
Goodbye.
Bitch.
Great ass, though.
We can win in court, Cross.
I don't want to go to court. Look, I want to stay in the movie business on good terms. 10 million isn't a bad start, and I'll drop the papers. I gotta get off. I got a plane to catch.
They're screwing you, Cross.
You heard me, Claudia. Make the deal.
All right, then. But I'll get you more than 10%.
Crocifisso, we hear that you become involved in the movie picture business.
Yes. Salute.
Is it true you pledged some of your shares in the Xanadu to finance a movie?
Yes, Giorgio, that's true.
You get involved in a very serious family affair with no consultation. You carry out a violent action that might have severe repercussions.
You used family resources, the hunting lodge in the Sierras. You used Lee Avazzi and our expert counterfeiter, Mateo Sosa.
Nephew, years ago, you asked not to take part in that necessary work some men must do. I granted your request, and now you do it for your own profit.
Don Clercuzio, I saw an opportunity to make a great deal of money. A chance to get a foothold in a new business. For me, for the family. A business to be used to turn black money white. But to do that, I had to move quickly.
And the outcome?
Unfortunately, Lodstone Studios isn't keeping their end of the bargain. They're buying me out. 10% of the gross, which means about $10 million. I thought it was the better choice to accept their terms than to go to court.
Wise decision. Well, rascals they are in Hollywood. But at least you made your 10 million.
No. 5 for me, 5 for the family.
First catch the rabbit, then we share it.
More coffee, grandfather?
No. No coffee, grandson. From now on, full discussion on everything drastic that's done. Understand, nephew?
Yes, of course, Don Clercuzio.
And there's hoodlums in Hollywood. Let them swim at the bottom of the ocean.
Women in business, it's a bad mix.
It's had nothing to do with Athena, Pop.
Maybe. Let me tell you something. If she screws you up, I'll plan her communion, and she'll disappear off the face of this earth. And I don't care how big a movie star she is.
Sure, Pop.
Bobby says you're doing business as usual.
Hmm?
He says you screwed 100 people from your hospital bed.
I've always liked you. You were never afraid of me.
I need your help.
About your brother.
Eli, you have a moral sense. Vance is trying to take everything away from him.
There's a direct line to Bobby there. Just pick up the phone.
Eli, is that you?
Give Cross Delana 20% of the gross.
Oh, let him take us to court. You know he won't.
You heard me, Bobby. 20%. Does that satisfy you?
20%?
Claudia Delana will handle it.
Crazy money.
Cooperate.
Oh, how sick are you?
Thank you, Eli. I won't forget this.
I'm not gonna make it. The doctors say I need a heart transplant. I'm an old man. A fresh heart is not gonna help.
Eli. You're tired.
Yeah.
I want to help you if there's anything I can do.
Take off your clothes.
Here?
I just want to see a beautiful woman. One more time. Go on. Take off the sweater. If I wasn't so shaky, I'd unbutton it myself. That was always sexy. Buttons. Yeah. Everything. I want the whole show. You have a beautiful body. Better than any of the movie stars I've slept with.
Dinner will be ready in 20 minutes.
Cross. Thank you for coming.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Have our drinks. Water.
Water?
I thought it was important that we keep our heads.
Hey, water's great. I love water.
I suppose I should thank you for keeping me in the movie business. Claudia told me the studio reneged on the deal once my husband killed himself. You had to give back the picture, take a percentage.
I'm not a very good businessman.
Don't give me that. I know better. I also knew Boz. I don't care if he left 100 suicide notes, he would never kill himself.
Oh. What can I say? That is dead.
I knew you could help me from the beginning. It's the only evil thing I've ever done. Getting someone to commit murder.
Athena. Let's get something straight. I didn't kill your husband. But what I'd really like to know is why you were so afraid of him. Boz told me the secret. He said you had a kid and you buried it in the Arizona desert.
You really believe I killed my baby?
Do you believe I murdered your husband? Ask Athena sometime, some night when you're in bed with her and her legs are all wound up in yours and her eyes are burning holes in your skull. Yeah, it's a good time to ask her. Ask her about our baby, the one buried in the Arizona desert.
She was a dangerous woman, and she was too skillful in bed. Crocefisso sensed she would be the end of him, that she had ensnared him in a trap. At that moment, he decided he should never see her again. I had dreams as a boy in Sicily, to grow up and protect my family, to sail on a giant ship to America. Simple dreams, but life has a way of changing them. I never dreamed I would kill another human being, or lose a wife and a son and the love of my daughter. My grandson Dante had his own dreams, dreams that would become my nightmares.
And tell me my life when I make a movie.
He plotted against a family with a Los Angeles detective who was already on our payroll.
Listen, I got a really important proposition to put to you, okay? You want to hear the rewards or the risks?
The rewards.
All right, 200 grand cash up front. A year later, job as head of security Xanadu Hotel. 5 times the salary of what you make now. Plus room, car, expense account, all of it.
Sounds too good. Somebody's got to get shot. That's a risk, right?
For me, I'm the shooter.
Why not me? I have the badge to make it legal.
Because you wouldn't live 6 months after it.
And what do I do? Tickle your ass with a feather?
The risk for you is that this isn't one of your regular jobs for the Clericuzio. This is my deal.
Oh, hell.
Look, there's added bonuses. Remember that boss scanning suicide?
Of course I remember. Except that was no suicide. That actress bitch set him up.
Cross made that hit with a guy named Leovazzi. He's a small, wiry guy from the old country, hawk-like face.
Yeah, where can I find him?
Vazzi lives in a hunting lodge that my family owns in the Sierras.
If the Clericuzios come after me, I'll sell you down the river.
Don't worry. If I hear that, I'll kill you first.
So, who's gonna get shot? You can tell me?
You'll find that when the time's right.
We did really good, boys. I'm very proud. Caught a lot of fish, huh? Your mom's gonna be very happy. Looks like there's gonna be trout for supper. Nice kids. You got a paradise up here.
We'll find your mama.
Good, safe place to raise them.
Date dentro. What can I do for you?
I'm with the Los Angeles Police Department. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Perhaps we can go inside.
This will do.
Okay, you know a man named Boss Scannett? I saw you with him in the lobby of the Beverly Hotel. I saw you get in a car with him.
It wasn't me.
Of course not. Okay, you guinea bastard. But I'll get you soon. I'll get you soon.
You drove in last night?
Early this morning. How did Jim Rossi know who I am and where to find me? I don't have a police record. There must be an informer in the family.
Can't be. Well, you want to take a vacation with your family down in Brazil until we find out what it's all about?
Oh, I'm not nervous. Not yet. But I would like your permission to protect myself from this man.
Leah, this is in Sicily. It's very dangerous to kill a police officer in this country. I have to tell you something you shouldn't know. Jim Losey is on the Claracuzio pad. Big money.
But the fact remains, he's a dangerous man, huh? You be careful.
Crocifisso had many duties as my baron, or Brulione in the West. He also operated the Xanadu Hotel and was responsible for the constant flow of money generated by the casino. In the best tradition of American enterprise, he skimmed $5 million of those casino dollars to ensure our friendship with Senator Walter Waven. He had avenged the death of the senator's daughter. Now Waven had to do his part to legalize gambling through all 50 states.
Bring it inside, guys.
Ah, Cross! Come in! Come in! Nice to see you. Oh, and you must eat. I mean, this was wonderful food the hotel sent over.
Are you enjoying it?
Smoked salmon and lovely oysters and lemonade. You don't miss a beat. You know, I stopped drinking.
This is just a little gift from the hotel, Senator.
I can't tell you how delighted I am, and I need a private word with you.
Yeah, of course. The key?
Thanks. Yeah, well, you take this up to my room and one of you stay with it. And if you leave us alone now, I'd like to have a private word with my friend Cross here. Thanks. Well, you're looking good. You're looking very well.
You too.
How's the golf game? You getting out any?
Not bad, a little bit.
Yeah, well, look at that. Ah, yes, I'd like to get out tomorrow, actually.
Okay, you can work that out.
So I have some good news, naturally, but I also have some bad.
Well, for $5 million, I sure hope the good is a hell of a lot better than the bad.
The good news first, and it is very good news. It seems that I finally have enough votes in the House and the Senate to legalize gambling all across the nation. And the money in that trunk will help swing some key votes. It's 5, right?
It's 5. Now, what's the bad news?
Well, your friends aren't going to like it. Especially Giorgio. I mean, he's so impatient. I mean, he's a fabulous fellow.
Senator.
He really is. I like him a lot.
Senator. The bad?
The president has told me that he will veto the bill.
Now, wait a minute.
And we simply don't have the votes to override a veto.
The $5 million is going to the president?
No.
The president? Oh, no. It works a little differently when you're president. Believe me, Cross.
So we're nowhere unless the president drops dead.
Exactly. Now, he's going to get reelected, and in 5 years' time, the composition of the Congress may change, and I might not have the votes that I have today.
What the hell are you saying?
If something were to happen to the president, the vice president will sign the bill. No, come on. These things happen. Why? I mean, anything can happen. A heart attack, his plane crashes. We're all mortal. Fate may take a hand. And the vice president is a close personal friend of mine, even though he's in a different party. And I know for a fact he will approve our bill.
Are you sure of the message the senator was sending us?
He wants us to assassinate the president.
Does he think we would actually take the life of the leader of this great country?
The senator presented the facts. I think he assumes we'll act on it. You're cold, Uncle.
Oh, yeah, it's cold, but it's invigorating. It creeps in my bones at my age. Can't get warm enough anymore.
There's another sensitive problem. Liavazzi. He says our detective, Jim Losey's been asking questions.
Detective found something by accident. He wants a bonus to stop. Jojo, you take care of it.
Give him another 50 grand. But Cross, this is your deal. The money's got to come out of the Xanadu.
The money doesn't concern me. There's an informer inside the family.
There is no informer. Now, we must discuss this business about our president.
We can't and we shouldn't.
Pippy, if you can't do the job, then I'll do the job.
You're a butcher, not a planner.
You're calling me a butcher? How many notches on your belt?
Grandpa, you give me the job and I'll take care of it.
I'm sure you could. But Pippi's right. It is too risky. One can always make mistakes, but never a fatal mistake.
Even if we were successful, it would hang over all our heads forever.
Dante, my grandson, you must be patient. Someday you'll have your gambling empire. That'll be your legacy. There'll be no shadow of a terrible deed hanging over your head. Crocifisso, I don't think we should continue ties with the senator. I take it as a personal insult that he thinks we would kill the president of our country to further a business venture.
Agreed.
Good. What troubles do you have, Pippi?
I'm too young to retire. I get restless.
So, why don't you play golf like the Bruglione? You've escaped many perils. You should enjoy your old age. Why don't you get married? Choose one of your girlfriends to settle down. Be patient. I fear your time will come, and mine. Look at this. What a happy day.
Seems like 100 years ago.
I want you to think Jean-Claude Van Damme, raw male energy.
Aren't we supposed to be showing how a woman deals with power as opposed to a man?
Also throw in a little Denzel Washington for the humanity part.
Violence sells. It's blood and guts. It's testosterone. Carnivorous.
No, that you talked to Eli. I was there. He promised to give Cross his points.
I am not discussing this topic today.
Get him on the phone.
Claudia, I am trying to keep this quiet until after the market closes, but we lost Eli this morning.
That can't be true.
Yeah, well, Eli is dead. Now, luckily, I am running the studio, but as far as honoring any hearsay
I
coming...
was just with him last night.
Really? Wow. You don't think that's what killed him, do you?
Love is not a reliable emotion, no matter how deep. Love does not ensure gratitude, does not ensure obedience, does not provide harmony in so difficult a world. Crocifisso knew that, but still he was drawn to her. He tried, but he couldn't break away.
I can hurry and make you some eggs and bacon if you like.
I really don't have time.
When do I see you again?
I got a lot of things to do in Vegas. I'll call you next week.
This is goodbye, isn't it?
You paid off your obligation.
What do you think I am?
Dangerous.
Because you think I used you to get my husband killed, right?
Hey, you put it out there.
You think I actually killed my baby?
To tell you the truth, I don't know what to believe.
I know you're busy, but there's something I'd like to show you. Can you spare this morning and catch a later flight?
I don't know.
It's important. I want to take you somewhere.
What is this place?
Just come with me. You can ask questions later. Is she in that room?
Yes.
You gonna tell me what's going on here?
Just wait. This is my daughter, Bethany. Hi, honey. It's Mommy. Oh, that's pretty. I brought a friend with me. His name is Cross. Isn't that a funny name?
Hi, Bethany.
Hey, what do you say we go outside with the other kids? It's a beautiful day. We can sit under our favorite tree. Cross, look.
What did the doctor say?
Bethany's autistic.
Do they know what happened?
Nobody really knows, but when she was a baby, Boz threw her up in the air, and he let her drop deliberately. She had a concussion. I was afraid that he was going to kill both of us, so I ran away. I began to notice that she was slipping into a world of her own. I was just frantic. I thought that maybe her brain had been injured. I took her to see millions of doctors and tests. They keep saying that nothing could have prevented it and that nothing can change it.
But you don't believe that.
I'm gonna quit the movie business after this film. There's this doctor in France. I'm gonna take Bethany there. Live there. So this was the baby that I told Boz I buried in the desert. I thought it would protect her from him. And then he appeared again in my life, and I was just terrified that he would kill me, and then Bethany would be left alone.
Remember, I'll help you in any way I can.
Well, then call me when you get back. And let's be together as much as we can until the picture's over, okay? Because after that, I go to France.
I think I'm starting to fall in love.
There's something I have to ask you. Did you kill Boz? Did you have him killed?
No. I had nothing to do with it.
You swear?
Yeah.
You just wait until my brother hears how you've screwed him.
Claudia, nobody screwed your brother. Skippy, did anyone screw her brother?
No.
We returned all of your brother's money.
With interest.
With interest.
But you took away the points that he owned in Messalina. And that was promised by Eli Marion himself.
Claudia, policies have changed since I took over the studio. Now, I promise I will make it up to you. I promise.
You guys have no idea who you're dealing with.
This Bobby Vance is spit in the face at Claire Cusio.
He's clever. He knows Cross won't take him to court.
You gotta admit, it's good business on his part.
So, grandson, how would you solve this problem?
I'd cut him into pieces.
And you, Crocifisso?
I'd accept it and learn from it. I got burned because I didn't believe they have the guts.
You can't ignore it. You'll be taken for a fool, and men all over the world will refuse you any respect. Pippi?
Do the civilized business thing. We should buy the studio.
You know what kind of money we're talking about.
Figlio mio, money is like whipped cream. You take a small amount and then you whip it into a froth with bonds, loans, stock shares.
Vance controls the studio. He'll never sell. He wouldn't sell for $10 billion.
Maybe I'll go out and give him a kiss. So who gets the studio? Cross?
Dante, neither of us could run a studio. We're not ruthless enough.
I'll drink to that. Salud.
Get me out of here! Just touch me!
Rosemary, it's all right.
Don't
It's all right.
touch
I got you. It's all right. It's all right. I got it.
You know what they did? They killed my Jimmy!
It's all right, Rosemary.
They killed my beautiful husband! I can't live in this nightmare!
Have you been taking your medicine there, Rose?
No, it's just you tell my brothers! It makes me disappear. You have to ask my brothers what they did to Jimmy. You ask them what they did to my husband.
Well, maybe you should tell me.
No, I can't. No, they will kill me
Rose,
this time.
come on, let's get inside. Oh, it's all right. Come on. Give me a hand.
They're taking her away.
They gave her something to put her out. They know how to handle it.
Tell me about the Centario Wars, Pop.
Did she tell you to ask me that?
She was talking about it.
Well, it was a bad time. The Centario killed her brother, Silvio.
Oh. What else?
Well, the Don doesn't wish that to be discussed. Ever.
I didn't do well, did I? With the Don.
No, you did okay. But the Don was right. You can't let anybody screw you twice. We have to show these Hollywood malandrini. Buy the studio out from under them. Hey, you heard the Don. I should get married, settle down. You know, I was thinking.
Yeah, I know what you were thinking. You're like Goldilocks. The one in New York is too hard, the one in Chicago is too soft.
Yeah, but the one in L.A., she's just right.
Michelle's a good girl, Pop. I wish you the best. But it's just gonna be a little strange calling someone younger than I am Mom.
Hey, be careful, huh?
Of what?
Of everything. Listen, maybe I should have let you go with your mother. I was selfish. I needed you. You heard me, Michelle. You've been nagging me to marry you for 3 years now, so let's do it. No, this is no joke. I'm gonna retire, play some golf, be a good husband. You like Las Vegas? Hey, I'll buy you a new house. No, yeah, I mean it, all the way. Hey, you wanna have a kid? Hey, we'll have a kid. No, you don't have to drive out to the airport to meet me. Just be ready for me when I get to your place. Oh, and say a few of those mantras, huh? We're gonna need them. I love you, babe. What the hell are you doing here? I should have known.
Oh, honey, don't play with that. There's ants all over it here. I have some more cake in here if you want it. Mexican chocolate and whipped cream. Bethany. Oh.
Nice. Mexican chocolate, whipped cream, and that's delicious.
She thinks you're autistic like her.
Well, maybe she's right.
Well, maybe the doctor in France can help her.
Well, what if you can't?
Then I'll take care of her. Nothing else is more important to me. What are you thinking about?
We used to go up to this lodge in the Sierras. My mom and dad would dance for us sometimes. For Claudia and me. And I never thought I'd be that happy again.
Sweet Cross.
Until right now. Don't cut me out. Don't you cut me out of your life.
Oh, no.
Don't get it.
I have to. It might be about tomorrow's call. Hello? It's a man named Giorgio for you. He's not here. Okay, I'll tell him when he gets in. So who's Giorgio?
He's just a relative.
How does he know you were here?
I don't know. Maybe he's got a crush on you.
Sick of all this secrets and mystery and secret deal.
Yeah, well, we all have our secrets, don't we? Come here. I want to tell you a secret.
Really? Yeah. Is the guard at the gate? Someone's here to see you?
Yeah, put him on.
Cross, I got some really bad news.
Okay, put the guard back on. It's okay. Let him in.
What is it?
Just stay here. Don't come up.
I'm not gonna stay here.
It could be dangerous. Please, just do as I say.
No, Cross. I want to know who's coming into my house.
It's my cousin.
You can't even trust your cousin?
I can't trust anybody.
Wrong, Cross. You can trust me.
You guys hang here.
Petey,
Cross,
what are you doing here?
Giorgio chartered a plane. Let's go sit in the car.
Hello.
Athena, Petey.
Hi, Petey.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
This is my cousin.
Come on in.
Please.
Can I get you some coffee?
No. No, thank you.
So, what's the bad news?
I need to talk to you alone.
It's okay.
Cross, something's happened to your father. Hippie got shot by some punk mooly mugger. I'm sorry, Cross, he's dead. A cop named Losey shot this mugger as he was running away. But they need you to identify the body and do the paperwork. The old man wants him buried in Quark.
When did it happen?
We found out about 8 last night. Georgie will try to call you.
Cross. I'm so sorry.
I have to go.
I'll come with you.
No, I have to go alone.
Lord God, through your mercy, those who have lived in faith find eternal peace. Bless this grave and send your angel to watch over it. Forgive the sins of our brother, whose body we bury here. Welcome him into your presence, and with your saints, let him rejoice in you forever. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Benedicat vos omnipotens Dei, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendas super vos et mani et semper. Amen.
Padre, your father was a prince. And this is his princess, huh? His little girl. Ma che bella ragazza. Ma che bella ragazza.
I can't do this.
Of course you can.
He was my father. My father. I wouldn't even see him for all those years.
He understood.
The Claracuzio think they own him. That's why I'm here today. To let them know I own him too.
I have some questions. You sent Petey and Vincent in an armored car to get me. You had them guard me until I got here.
Seemed wise to be prepared until we had all the facts. I made a full investigation. Petty thief, black man named Hugh Marlowe, made a mistake. And a foolish tragedy ensued. Most tragedies are foolish.
There are many coincidences. Detective Jim Losey is on the family payroll. Out of the thousands of detectives and policemen in Los Angeles, he is the one who stumbles onto the killing. And how did this street mugger get that close to Pippi Delena?
What are you saying?
I wonder if the Claracuzio decided that the #1 soldier became a danger to them.
I never thought you'd speak to me with such disrespect.
I just don't understand. What mugger fires 6 shots before running?
Do you think you'd still be alive if we were responsible for your father's death?
No.
Accept the facts and know that you have your father's place in the family.
me down, Clarcozio.
I knew that his questions were still not answered. I knew he now wondered about the life he was leading, to grow old like his father, taking all the risks, and then still to be killed in cold blood. I knew he was weighing this against the love he had for this woman, Athena Aquitaine, and what his life might be with her.
Go back to the clinic.
Never step foot in this house again. Do you hear that? You evil son of a bitch!
Ma, keep your voice down, please, huh? You don't want to wake up Grandpa.
I'm leaving. I want you to
Let me take you back upstairs. You don't belong.
I am leaving.
Ma, there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here. I'm gonna protect you.
Listen to me, baby boy. You're dreaming. The only way you could ever protect me is to be as powerful as the Don himself. You got that? I will never sleep in this house again. Open the door.
I'm here to see Rosemary Clarcuzio.
I don't think I have you,
I'm Crucificio Delena. I'm her nephew.
Miss Clarcuzio is having a medical procedure just now. You'll have to wait. It could take up to an hour.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, right this way. Just in here. Mr. Delena, I can take you in now.
Rosemary? These are for you.
Oh, Iris. Oh, my favorite. I thought that you would hate me because of what I did to your father.
You didn't do anything to my father.
It's a terrible thing, isn't it? To wish somebody's dead. You fill the air and the earth with poison for them. Do you think that Don will just let this pass?
Aunt Rose, you can't kill anyone by just wishing for it. I'm sure that Don doesn't hold you responsible for my father's death.
They're just giving me these treatments here, and it makes everything a little bit fuzzy, sort of unreal. He just wants me to forget. But it doesn't make any difference what anybody does here. After all these years, I can't forget.
It's all right.
Oh, you have to go. You have to get out of here. I'll kill you, too.
Aunt Rose.
You don't understand. He'll kill you, too.
Down, Aunt Rose. You're gonna have everyone in here.
No, my father fooled you. He fools
Please,
everybody.
please,
He's very
please.
tricky. He fools everyone.
Aunt Rose, tell me. Tell me what made you so upset you wanted to come back here.
Why don't you ask them to tell you what happened in the Centennial War? Then you'll understand it. Your father was still wearing his dancing shoes. And that's how I recognized him. But Giorgio was in the front. And Vincent was just a little behind. Petey was to the right. And they came to kill me. My own brothers came to kill me.
Rosemary.
You have to go. The nurse called my father. My father brought them to take you. You have to go.
Rosemary. Rosemary. Where are your brothers? Come on, we're not gonna hurt you.
The Don wants to see you in quad.
We can't leave her here like this.
Sure we can. The nurse will shoot her up.
I just want to know one thing. Am I gonna be knocked off like my father?
Pop, why does Cross have to know about this? It can't benefit him or us.
Crucifixo. Eat.
No thanks, Uncle P.
We owe it to him. And we owe it to Pippi. Make of this story what you will. But know that I and my sons are innocent of the crime you suspect. Pippi was a son to me, as you are to me a grandson. All of Clericusio blood.
We should have wiped the Santario family out in the very beginning.
Don Santario, may God have mercy on his soul, had 6 sons. His youngest one was Jimmy Santario. He and my daughter Rosemary fell in love. On the day they were married, she was carrying his child. The Santario had killed my son, Silvio.
I swear to you, we had nothing to do with Silvio's death. I swear to you, on the head of my father.
How could I forgive that? Daughter or no daughter?
Outside.
It's a joke. They're playing a joke. Don't, please. Please don't do anything crazy. No. Pippi. Pippi, don't, please. No, Pippi, please, stop.
So you see, Dante is Jimmy Santario's son. And you, Cross, shared the same baby carriage with him when you were infants. I try to make it up to Dante for the loss of his father. Try to help my daughter recover from her grief.
My father did that?
Are you kidding? Your father was magnificent. He was a genius. He could plan an operation like Napoleon.
Your father, Pippi, he was one of a kind.
He was our best soldier.
And Rosemary never talked?
No. She did even better. She went crazy.
You think we're heartless. I can see it in your face. Your father made one mistake. He never should have spared Rosemary. Although I loved him for it. Crucifixo. Your father met with some bad luck. You must accept it.
I think we should kill this detective, Jim Losey, but I told you that a long time ago.
You don't believe his story?
It's a disgrace, that story. There is no way a qualified man like your father would let a mugger like that get close to him.
The Don believes it.
I would never contradict Don Clericusio. But let me kill this Jim Losey, huh? Just to make sure.
What if the Clericusio is behind him? Who would you fight for, Leah? Me or the Clericusio?
I have no choice. I'm too close to you. I'm too close to your father. They would never let me live if you go down.
I don't know. Maybe it's just, one of those things that happen. A strange coincidence.
No, it's Jim Losey.
Why? Why Jim Losey?
That's what we have to find out.
All right. Form a crew of 6 men, ones that are loyal to you, but none from the Bronx Enclave. Have them ready. Find out what you can about Losey.
Right. You are going to see your fiancée.
She's not my fiancée yet, but yeah, that was my intention, if she agrees.
Bravo. I wish you all the best, huh? She knows about family business.
No.
I'm gonna gather up my soldiers and form my own army. Will you be with me? Are you with me? So I'm ambitious. Is it a sin for a woman to be ambitious?
Can't see her face enough.
Cut!
They call this work? Who wouldn't want to be one of her soldiers?
The camera loves Athena. I mean, she really doesn't have to do much. It just registers.
This has to be Claudia's handsome brother I've been hearing so much about. Baleen Fant.
I'm Cross.
I hear that they've enlarged your part. Congratulations.
Yeah, now I get a chance to shake my butt 10 times instead of 6.
Yeah, well, we all have to shake our butt one time or another.
I'll be right back.
I have something I want to talk to you about. I'm scared. Hugh Marlowe was a friend of mine.
Hugh Marlowe?
The man they say shot your father. Look, he never even had a gun. I grew up with him. He did small-time drugs and played the clarinet. Jim Losey used to pick him up and ride him around so he could spot dealers for him. He was a police informant. And now all of a sudden he's a mugger and a murderer? Marlowe wouldn't harm his soul. Remember, I'm not the one that told you this.
Oh, Cross. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were a boss for a second back from the dead.
I was getting pretty turned on in there. Watching you and that guy with the toga. His hands all over you.
Hey, my costume.
Take it off.
Hey. When I was a kid, I had all these dreams about being Joan of Arc or Marie Curie, a really great heroine, pure of body and mind. The truth is, I'm no saint. I've done some things I'm not proud of.
I don't care about that.
Will you stay with me tonight?
I can't.
Those things you said about coming to France with me and Bethany, did you mean them?
Yes. I just have to figure things out before I can break away. You feel shocky? I need to talk to you.
Here's 10 grand. For the beer. If I hear the right answers, there's another 20 grand for you. And if you keep your mouth shut about me being here, it's another 50 grand in a couple months. You were partners with Jim Losey for the last 10 years. You're making a lot of money on the side. You want to tell me why you retired?
So it's Jim Losey you're after. Well, I can tell you he's the bravest and the smartest cop I ever knew.
How about honest?
We were cops in Los Angeles.
Did you and Losey ever use a black kid named Hugh Marlowe to finger big shot drug dealers?
Guy afraid of his own shadow.
So, when you heard Jim shot him running from a murder, you were surprised, right?
Yeah, it was fishy. There's a whole lot of stuff that was fishy. That's why I quit. You know, Jimbo, he started making me real nervous. He was even talking about making a movie about his life. And there's a whole lot of stuff we did I wouldn't want to see in no damn movie.
Last question. Did you ever see Jim Losey with the skinny young guy? Guy always wearing hats?
Little Italian guy, yeah. We had lunch. Jim told me to get lost. There was something spooky about that guy.
20 grand. Remember, you keep your mouth shut. This is yours.
I know who you are. Who you really are. That's why I don't take your whole damn briefcase right now. Between you and Losey, I don't know who's gonna kill me first. By the way, money or no money, I don't ever want to see you again. I'm out of the loop. I am retired.
It was Dante. Dante killed my father.
The child. We're sending children into the battlefield. Is this what men talk about? Victory? Glory? All I see are dead children. This is the world of men that I've aspired to, then I give it back. I don't want it anymore. Enough of the violence. Enough! Into the sun, hold it, and cut! Check the gate, please.
Gate's clear.
It's a wrap! Dina, you are a goddess.
Oh, yeah, I'm not as tough as Van Damme.
Oh, much more beautiful. I'll never make a picture without you.
I'm retiring after this.
Do that, this picture's gonna put you over the top. You're gonna make almost as much as Arnold, anyway.
Crocifisso was throwing a wrap party for the cast and crew of Messalina at the Xanadu Hotel. He invited Dante and the starstruck detective Jim Losey to attend. He put him up in a villa. It was time for a showdown, but Dante had his own plans.
I have word that Dante has a crew from the Enclave digging your grave in the desert. We must be careful tonight. After tonight, that's what I worry about. Then we have the Don to deal with. we could stop everything, huh? And lay our troubles before him.
He won't decide against his grandson.
The Don, he's grown a little soft, huh? He let those people from Hollywood cheat you. He never would have allowed such disrespect before.
I'm sure he's got a plan to get even with Hollywood. Never underestimate him. I have to kill Dante. I have no choice. Dante killed my father, so now he has to kill me.
Our men are in place. I control the entire villa compound. None of them know what you and I will do.
Cross?
You're here?
The villa is beautiful, and the flowers.
Can you come to my suite? I can't leave here right now.
Is something wrong?
I'll just come here. I'll send the car and security. They'll be waiting outside your villa.
Okay.
You have to watch out for her. Dante's crazy enough to do anything.
Do you believe this place? A person could live for a year on those gold faucets alone. Hey, we're gonna live in villas. Hot and cold running women, better than the Roman emperors. Salud. Salute.
The important thing is that we get Cross down here alone.
Look, I'm gonna tell Cross. Giorgio flew in secretly wants to see him. He ducked him once when Pippi was killed. He won't do that again.
Well, what if he does? I don't want to be sitting here pulling my butt all night.
Listen, Adina is right next door. Just go tap on the door, get lucky. Hell, we'll take her out to the desert too.
You're crazy. You're really crazy.
Look, why not have a little fun? I mean, the desert is a big place. We could dump 2 bodies, no problem. Don't forget, I'm the family hammer now. I'm gonna lead the family back to its glory. Besides, my grandfather, he'll forgive me of anything. Old man doesn't have much time left anyway. I'm gonna be taking over. We'll be in the movie business by then. Secret plans.
Make sure that the Monsignor and Judge Keller are taken to the airport in plenty of time to make their flight.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thanks. It's important my witnesses can't be corrupted or intimidated by anyone.
You want to level with me? What's this all about, this sudden rush to get a will made up? You're in with them, aren't you? Clara Cuzio.
Yeah.
Like Dad was?
Yeah. Like Dad was.
You know, I had this nagging fear about Boz Scannett. And now I understand why you let Bobby Bance screw you out of your points in Messalina. What can I do?
Stay close to Athena tonight. Take care of my affairs and keep your mouth shut. The chances of me staying alive right now aren't great.
Miss Iverson. This way, please. Athena.
Hi.
Athena.
What's going on? Why all the security?
Don't talk. I just want to hold you. I need to hold you.
I love you.
I love you too. There's something I have to tell you. I lied about your husband.
What do you mean?
I don't want there to be a lie between us.
No, you swore to me.
I know I didn't want to lose you.
Oh, God. I honestly started to think that Boz had done it himself. Don't you see? If you were innocent, then I was too.
Look, this doesn't change anything.
What do you mean it doesn't change anything? It changes everything. I believed you. You were the one man I ever trusted. I believed that you were going to come to France to live with Bethany and me. I wanted us to be a family.
It can still happen. It's still possible.
How is it still possible? How can we live with this, knowing this?
I don't know, but we will. We'll do it.
Oh,
don't walk away from me. I don't have a lot of time.
Then make a decision, Cross. Come with me now and leave this behind. If you really think that we can make this work, then just come with me now.
I can't. I have to see this through.
Am I ever gonna see you again?
If I don't come to France, you'll know I'm dead.
Didn't happen overnight. It's been happening most your life. Can't tell a friend that's cool. Their remarks are so cool.
I wish that Eli could have been here.
I miss Eli. I really miss Eli. Eli.
Rest his soul, huh?
Eli. God rest him.
Claudia Delana.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Joanna. We haven't decided on the last name yet.
I'm working on it. I'll have it.
I know. Well, I'm sure they'll come up with something.
Oh, I've got such a great part for you. Listen to this. It's a young girl, of course, but I don't know if she's a hooker or she's a religion major. I don't know what. And she gets brutally raped, and then she gets murdered.
Bobby, ixnay on the itch pad. I've got other plans for Joanna here. Why don't you give me a refill on this, okay?
Yeah.
Come on.
You want something?
I'll take your olive.
You look great.
Why don't you introduce me to your movie star?
Down, boy. Down. Goddess. So are you gonna dance with me or what?
I thought you'd never ask.
This family's gone insane. She liked to talk to him, ask him to stop, but then he just looks down and smiles, gets his strength in denial.
Bye-bye.
I had a great dance. Thank you. You were awesome. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much for the party.
Oh,
It
you
was great.
you should see the dailies. You are so sensational in this movie. You are so great in this film.
Oh, thank you.
He's right.
Thank you, but I'm off to Paris.
No. Athena, I want you to know that Lodestone loves you. I love you. You have a home.
Thank you.
We do love you.
Thank you.
We
Bye-bye.
We love you, and I love you.
Nothing's gonna bring you back tonight. Nothing I can say to make you smile, make everything alright.
Secretary, congratulations. I hear wonderful things about Messalina.
It's all right, I know him. Detective
Losi.
Losi, right?
She doesn't need a bodyguard. I'm a detective for the Los Angeles Police Department. I saw some of your dailies, and I gotta say, I have never seen a better body. Especially that ass.
Well, that wasn't my ass, but thank you anyway.
You're the best looking woman I've ever met. I'm in the next villa with some friends. How about joining us for a drink?
I'm sorry, I can't. I've got an early flight.
Rod Stone has approached me to make a movie about my life. And you'd be great in it. How about you invite me in? We'll have a drink and talk about it. What is this?
Miss Aquintaine's security. You have to leave.
You see this? See this? This means I'm gonna kick the crap out of you, and then I'm gonna lock your ass up.
You're Los Angeles. You're out of your jurisdiction. I'm Las Vegas County.
It's all right. Don't make a big deal out of it.
Let's go.
I'll remember you. Let's just say that right now I've got bigger fish to fry.
Hey, Cross. Nice party.
Glad you're enjoying yourself, Dante. Have a good time.
Yeah, listen, I need to see you right away.
Okay, come up.
No, these are orders. Not on the phone, not in your suite. I need you to come down. I'm by the pool.
So what's going on?
Giorgio flew in. He's at my villa. He needs to see you right away. He's pissed off. I think he found something out about your old man.
Okay. Let's go.
After you.
Well. I've been looking for you.
Well, now you found me, huh? Perhaps you would like to slap me again, huh?
Wouldn't mind. You know I'm a cop.
Yes. We know that.
I know you set that guy scanning up. I'll get you for that sooner or later.
It will have to be sooner, huh? There is no later.
You got a real nice setup with these villas, Cross.
Thanks.
So I hear you're into Athena Aquitaine. You let me know when you get tired of it.
Yeah, I'll let you know real soon.
What's all this about?
To keep the blood off the furniture.
Losey! Losey!
always be Sandario.
All your life, you were Sandario.
It's done. Come on, wash up. Go back to the hotel. Give me your coat.
What about the blood? It's all over.
I'll take care of everything. You just wash up, you go to the party. It's very important you're seen there, huh?
I look for shadows, but there's no one ever there. There's only voices and there's silence to compare.
Great party tonight.
Thank you,
I
boss.
mean, you're so welcome. You are the man. He is the man. Thank you so much. You and I are gonna do pictures. We're gonna do pictures. Hell, we don't need Athena Aquitaine to star. I got Joanna here. Meet Lodstone's new star, Joanna Saint-Germain. Joanna Saint-Germain. I like that.
I have to hand it to Leovazzi. He was a qualified man that spared no expense. $20 million went up in smoke to hide the bloodstains.
Cross. It's one of your villas.
Somewhere off the coast of California, there was a communion. The bodies of Detective Jim Losi and my grandson Dante had a rendezvous with the Fishers.
Mr. Delana? Mr. Delana? Mr. Claricuzio is here.
Yes. I've been expecting him.
I hope everything's all right.
Everything's fine, Jerry. Don't worry. Giorgio, what a surprise. I'll call down and get a villa ready for you.
No, there's no time. Where's Dante?
Dante? He's here somewhere. I saw him last night.
The Don wants to see you. I have the plane waiting.
Should I pack a bag? Or is this a one-way trip?
I don't know. I'll wait here.
That's it. Under the skin. That's it. That's right. Get used to it. I want you to know the smell of blood.
You're my little boy. And I left connect you with the killer.
You have a tender heart. Time will harden it.
Kill him.
Don't you see? If you were innocent, then I was too.
There's a lot of ugliness in this world, son.
Be careful.
Their blood is on you, Cross.
Come with me now and leave this behind.
What'd you say?
I just said Athena.
Let's go.
A little 7-Up in it, please.
Pop, it's great wine. Chianti from your old friend Alexi Tiroli in Sicily.
I need it sweetened a little. Today, I need it sweetened a little. It was cleverly done, Crocifisso. But now you must explain your reasons. You must answer to all of us.
Where is he? Don't screw around, Cross. Just tell us what you did with the body.
Who says I killed Dante?
I do! Understand, I have pronounced you guilty, and there is no appeal from that judgment. Now, you must justify the killing of my grandson.
Cross, tell my father the truth. It's your only chance.
Dante killed my father. I judged him guilty as you judged me guilty. He killed my father out of revenge and ambition. He was a Saint Taddeo in his heart. And I think you must have known he was guilty and did nothing. How could I come to you to redress the wrong? How could I not avenge my father? All of you must know Dante is guilty. And who knows what he planned after he killed me? Next, his uncles? Dante and that detective are swimming at the bottom of the ocean.
Why should we compound my daughter's grief? She will be told her son is fled. But justice or no, you have committed a crime against the family. There must be punishment. For you, money. For Liavazzi, his life.
Let me ransom him. I own half the Xanadu. I transfer that ownership to you as payment for me and Vazzi.
You must move out of our world. Liavazzi must return to Sicily, with his family or not, as he pleases. That's as far as I can go. You and Vazzi will never speak together again. I order my sons in your presence never to avenge the death of their nephew. Let me assure you, I had no knowledge of Dante's plans. Remember, I always loved your father, like a son.
What are you doing here?
I'm gonna be head of Lodstone Studios.
My God, Claudia. You're the toughest of the Claracuzios after all.
When our plane landed in LA, all hell broke loose. They arrested Bobby Bance. That girl he was with, Joanna. She was only 15 years old. They got him on statutory rape. Anyway, everybody got scared, and the studio is being sold to an Italian gentleman. Look, I know it was all set up. Joanna included. Arranged by the Don himself. He was angry because Lodstone cheated you. I'm a Claracuzio Cross. Let's see what can happen when I use the family talents for good instead of evil.
Claudia.
Everything worked out according to my plans. How easy it is to outwit the young, but how painful to set the world straight. I saw Dante as the great danger, yet what could I do? Order the death of my own grandson? When Pippi Delena was killed, the die was cast.
Good rest, Pop.
Now, at last, the Claracuzio will make its final retreat. Let other men groan over their sins. I accept mine and place my faith in God. After all, I had set Crocefisso free.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Ceci est le dernier appel pour le vol 412 à destination de Nice. Tous les passagers sont retourner à la porte 24 pour le départ à Nice. May I have your attention, please? This is the final
I was born in Sicily, where society and government were the enemy. I could will myself as a slave to earn my daily bread without dignity or hope. Or I could earn my bread as a man who commanded respect. I have a vision that I will live forever. The Claracuzio blood will be part of mankind forever. My family was my society. God was my punisher. But oh, what a wicked world it is that drives a man to sin.